notebook, grab a pen. Do your homework and tell a friend. Know all the answers and buzz them in. Who knows it better, you or them? It's the ClassH-Room, now let's begin.
Now, here's the host of the ClassH-Room, Richard Curtis.
Bam! Ow, Katie! What have you been doing? Working biceps in the gym, apparently. Hey, guys! Welcome to the show. Good to see ya. And welcome to the show to you, too. Thanks for joining us here on the ClassH-Room. Today, we have the students. And you're not going to believe who's on this side. Yeah, the teachers from Springton Lake Middle School in Delaware County. They are officially in the ClassH-Room, the show where students are going head-to-head with their favorite teachers. I didn't even need to ask because I knew Delco was going to show up in droves. Look who's here hanging out. That Spartan was ready to roll. Hey, it's winner take all today, $500 cash and bragging rights. Before we meet our contestants, we're starting the show off with a pop quiz. All right, Springton Lake, here we go, guys. Grab your buzzers. You're going to need them for this. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock. We get through as many questions as we can. Each correct answer, guys, is going to be worth 10 points for your team. If you buzz in first, just wait until I call your name to answer. You get the question wrong, a contestant from the other side is going to have a chance to buzz in and steal those points. Whether you guys are ready or not, pop quiz starts right now. How many hours are in 2 days? Mr. Nixon.
48.
48's right. The four faces carved in Mount Rushmore are George Washington, Theodore Roosevelt, Abraham Lincoln, and who? Mr. Nixon.
Thomas Jefferson.
Good. What are the first names of the mischief-loving Weasley twins in the Harry Potter novels? Katie.
Fred and George.
Good. What is the term for the amount of matter that an object contains? Mrs. Miller.
Math.
In the Star Wars saga, what is the name of the little white and orange robot that belonged to Resistance pilot Poe Dameron? Mr. Nixon. Students for the steal. Buzz in if you know. Joe?
BB-8.
BB-8 is right. There you go. A baseball game is usually divided into 9 parts called what? Mrs. Miller.
Innings.
Good. What is the largest ocean on Earth? Mr. Nixon.
Pacific.
In the show Paw Patrol, what is the name of the clumsy Dalmatian pup? Katie.
No, I forget.
Teachers for the steal?
No.
That's my man Marshall. He's clumsy. Always makes me laugh. Don't believe me, just watch our lyrics in what hit Mark Ronson song featuring Bruno Mars? Malachi.
Uptown Funk.
Yes. Here we go. That sound. Extra credit. Double points. Here we go. Lures, reels, rods, hooks, and baits are common equipment used in what food gathering method? Mrs. Loper.
Oh.
Students for the steal. Joe.
Fishing.
There it is. Nicely done. And that is it for Pop Quiz. Woo. Feeling the heat right now. How about this? Students, teachers, deadlocked at 50. That's what we like to see. Everybody's playing. We're off to a great start. Today we have the students and teachers from Springton Lake Middle School and Media. Yep, right down the road. Man, your school looks so nice. Do you love going to school there?
Yeah, it's great.
All right, Malachi. He seems like it, Malachi, with that kind of energy. Good to see you, sir. Welcome onto the show.
Yeah.
All right, 8th grader. 500 on the line. That's a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
So if you win it, where's it going to go?
Nick's house / the Headstrong Foundation.
That's a perfect place to put it. Love that. Okay, I heard about you coming in today. They said this guy could possibly be the next Rafael Nadal. Is that true?
Sure.
You play tennis?
Yes.
You love it?
Yeah.
What's the best thing about tennis?
Being able to win.
Yeah, I love this guy. That's why he's team captain today. He's going for a win today. Joe, you were an 8th grader too. What's like 8th graders are weird, right? You're not sure whether you're middle school, high school. What's what's a class that you love nowadays? What are you getting into?
Gym.
Gym. See, I could have told you that. Mine was my favorite, lunch. It's the only class that beats gym, right?
That's my second.
Yeah, Joe, good to see you. Katie, nicely done on Pop Quiz. Welcome. You're a 7th grader.
Yeah.
How'd you beat out all those 8th graders to get on the show?
I don't know.
Right? You were just like, guys, I'm going, and everyone's like, okay, Katie.
Yep.
Yeah, there it is. Well, you look mean and green, right? Like, give us a little flex. Like, yeah, it's the gym. Same size biceps as mine. Listen, 3 teachers over here want to claim that they're the best. You guys can do this. Everybody's behind you. Let's get them today, all right? Watch out for Katie. That's all I'm saying. Katie looks mean over there. $500, Mrs. Miller, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
If you guys win, where's it going to go?
It's going to go to our end of year student activities fund for our field trips.
Perfect. Great place to put it. 7th grade science teacher, guys, and she's a Spartan at heart. Not only is the mascot of the school, what else?
So my mascot when I grew up was a Spartan, and I love to do Spartan runs.
Which is, by the way, I think nuts because you're literally running up the side of a mountain. I just rather use that little ski chair. That thing just shoots you right up to the top. All right, Mr. Nixon, good to see you.
Sir,
8th grade social studies teacher.
Yes, sir.
You also coach the soccer team?
I do. I coached the 8th grade boys soccer team. Had a nice year this year. So, hey team.
Hey
keep
team
working.
is right.
Yeah,
All right, nice to see you,
absolutely.
Mr. Nixon. And Mrs. Loper, good to see you. 6th grade English teacher. Coolest airplane buddy of all time.
Jason Kelsey.
Right, so how did you're flying and then Jason Kelsey sits next to you?
Yeah, he was down in Clearwater to do a pep speech to the Phillies for spring training, and it was about 2 weeks after the Super Bowl parade, and was sitting next to me on the plane ride home.
All right, so here's the question. Were you sitting coach or first class?
Coach.
And you know why? Because he's a man of the people, and that's why we love Kelsey. Hey, game starts right now. We're going back to detention. Let's go. Okay, put your buzzers down. Did you talk to him, or were you nervous to talk to him?
Oh, I went right up to him right away.
You were like, sweet
Yep.
beard, bro.
Yes.
Great speech, high-fived. Oh, man, then you ate your peanuts because they're free. All right, put your buzzers down. You're going to work together on this one. This is how detention works. Since the game is tied, we're going to start with the students. I'm going to give you a category. You're going to have 10 seconds to decide whether you want to play or if you want to pass it over here to the teachers. You choose to play, you answer the question correctly. Malachi, you get to send your teacher to detention, and it's going to feel great. But if you guys get it wrong, they get to send one of you, so be very careful. If you pass, they have to answer the question. Same exact elimination rules apply. The first team to send everybody to detention. I got 40 points in this round ready to be won, so let's do this. Here we go. Your category, geography. Here you go. What line located at 0 degrees longitude runs through the Greenwich Observatory in London? Excuse me, the Greenwich Observatory in London. You can talk about it.
Prime Meridian.
That's all they needed was the correct pronunciation. That was on me right there. Guys, nicely done. So you get to send somebody to detention. Enjoy every second of this.
Mr. Nixon.
Mr. Nixon, yeah, out of the game. Okay, Mr. Nixon, you didn't even get to play in detention. All right, Mr. Nixon, take a seat. It's always good to see you in detention. Do you have any of those in high school?
No comment.
Okay, nicely done. Here we go, moving into our second question. Your category, guys, pass or play here. Science.
Play.
We'll play.
Okay, says the science teacher. What is the term for an animal's home that meets all the environmental conditions it needs to survive?
Yeah.
Habitat.
Habitat. There it is. Okay, 2 teachers left. About to be 2 students. You got Malachi, Joe, and Katie. Who do you guys want to send to detention?
Katie? You want to go with Katie?
We'll go with Katie.
Katie. They didn't want to do it.
It's gonna be the only one she's ever had.
Yeah. Katie, I'm not even going to ask you whether you've had a detention before. I'm positive she's done nothing wrong in her entire life, in school or out. Okay, here we go, guys. Back to you. Food.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Milk, cheese, yogurt, and sour cream all belong to what food group?
Dairy.
Dairy. Nicely done, guys. They're 8th graders. They're 8th graders, and they're killing it right now. Joe, Malachi, you get to send somebody else to detention. Who's it going to be?
Miss Miller.
Miller.
Miller out of the game. Sorry, Mama Miller. Okay, here we go. Back to you.
All right.
Category of sports.
Let's do it.
In karate, what color belt is given to beginner students?
Yellow?
Incorrect. It was the white belt. And how about this? Mrs. Loper, head on over to detention. Katie, you're dismissed. Scores 90 points for the students, 50 points for our teachers. And we'll be right back to see which contestants are going to find their way into study hall. How about it? Right down the line. Bam! Guys, nice round from you. Winding it back up because we're back in the classroom. Today we have students and the teachers from Springton Lake Middle School in Delaware County. Hey, as always, they're going for the win. And look at these scores right off the bat. Students with a big detention win, 90 points for them. Yeah, feeling good. Teachers with 50, so they're right on their heels, and there's plenty of time left in this game for anyone to win this thing. And you know where we're going next. It's time to pay attention because we're going to study hall. Okay, guys, here's how the game works. Each team, you're going to select one player from the opposing team to enter study hall. Those two players are going to have 10 seconds to study a photo. I'm going to ask 3 questions about that photo, one at a time. You're going to have 5 seconds to write down your answer on the chalkboard. When time is up, you're going to reveal your answers. Each correct answer is going to be worth 10 points. Teachers, look at the students. Students, look at your teachers. Who do you think needs to go to study hall? You have 5 seconds. Deep in thought. Teachers, we're going to start with you. Who's going to study hall?
Malachi.
Malachi, hold right there, team captain. Who are you guys sending back?
Loper.
Loper, Malachi, to study hall. Here we go. Okay, a lot on the line here, guys. A lot on the line. Get your pens ready. But before we start writing, your eyes are going to go right there onto that television screen. Hey, if you're at home right now, make sure you're playing along. Let's see how well you do. 10 seconds on the clock. Starts now. Studying the photo. Study that photo. Okay. Woo. Was that 5 seconds or 10? My goodness, that goes fast. Here we go, guys. Write down your answers on top of the line. Good luck. The sign in the middle of the rows of candy tells you to have a what?
Nothing.
You can read it. Here we go. Reveal your answers, guys. Have a sweet treat or have a good day from Malachi. Let's see who is right. Have a sweet treat. There we go, Miss Loper. First points on the board there. I just like, you know what? That was a polite answer, though. Have a good day, right? Yeah, eat this candy. Have a good day. Here we go. And yep, here we go. That's good. How's that feeling? Moving into question number 2. How many packages of crackers are there? Okay, reveal your answers. Mrs. Loper says 4 packs of crackers. Malachi says 3 packs of crackers. What's the answer? 1, 2, 3 packs of crackers. Malachi strikes back. And we move in to our final question. Guys, whoever wins this wins the round. Good luck. What color is the cartoon M&M on the bag of M&Ms? 5 seconds. Okay, reveal your answer. Malachi says yellow. Mrs. Loper says blue. The answer? Yellow. My man gets another one. 10 more points for Malachi. And how about it? 110 for the students, 60 points for the teachers, and we're not done yet because we are hopping on a bus and we're going on a field trip. Then we're gearing up for that final exam. This episode of the classroom is still in session. When we come back, don't go anywhere. See you after the break. Malachi, my man. Mrs. Loper, nice round of study hall. We back. She's like, why are you doing this move? I don't know. I can't stop my shoulders once I start. Welcome back to the classroom. Today, students and teachers are going head-to-head. They're from Springton Lake Middle School in Delaware County. Check out this audience. I got to show you the best mascot I've ever seen. Her name's Katie. She's a Spartan. Look at how much fear she strikes into your heart when you look at her. You're like, oh my gosh, please don't get me, Katie. Please don't get me. All right, the score, it's a hot one right now. Students, they're in the lead. How about that, right? 110. Teachers on the board with 60. It's anybody's game. You go to the school? All right, so what grade are you in?
7th grade.
7th grade. How exciting is it to be here on the show? More importantly, see your friends playing along.
It's really great. I like it.
You guys all got to jump on the bus with me because you know what time it is? We're taking a field trip. Let's go! His name's Julian. That's Joey's cousin, and he's coming on this field trip too. Grab your buzzers. Today we're taking a field trip to the Betsy Ross house to talk about different types of flags. The first person to buzz in and get the correct answer to each question is going to win 10 points for their team. If you buzz in, you get it incorrect, guys. As always, the other side can jump in and steal those points. I'm excited because you guys know who's driving the bus today. It's Sue Serio from Fox 29's Good Day Philly, and she's asking the best questions. Yep. Sue, is the bus warmed up and ready? If so, take it away.
Hi, Richard. We're here at the Betsy Ross house, which of course is about the first American flag. Well, we have questions for you about other types of flags, like this one. What color flag is seen as a sign of truce, ceasefire, or surrender?
Mr. Nixon, first to buzz in.
White flag.
White flag is right, and there it is. 10 points for Mr. Nixon and the teachers. Not bad for a first question on this field trip, Sue, but you got to ask us something else.
Question number 2. In what 2009 Disney Pixar movie does a boy named Russell have a yellow Wilderness Explorer flag in his backpack?
Mr. Nixon again.
Up.
Up is right again. You guys, listen, I got the behind the scenes. Katie just gave him the biggest. She was crushing, but she knew the answer but didn't buzz in time. So here we go. We move on to question number 3. And Sue, it's your last one, so let's make it a good one.
And yet another flag question. In what sport are flags used as visual markers to help athletes aim their shots to the green?
Joey Two Shoes.
Oh, wait, I read the question wrong. I know that's like about football, like a flag.
Yep. Unfortunately, let me go. Yeah, that sound means it's incorrect, but Joe, good try. Mr. Nixon?
Golf.
There it is, the golf. Yeah, Joe, I thought you had it. I thought you had it. That's okay. And here's what's amazing, guys. You're still in the lead. A big thanks to Sue Sarah for leading our field trip today. 110 points for you guys on the board. What an awesome game. To the teachers, 90. And guys, it's time to wrap this up and put an A on this final exam. All right, guys, here you go. The final exam topic. This is a doozy, the Industrial Revolution. I'm going to ask both teams 3 questions about our final exam topic. Each correct answer is going to be worth 100 points. You guys are going to write down your answers during the commercial break. No writing quite yet, because we have to hear these questions first. A lot on the line. The scores are tight. Here we go. What is the name of the manufacturing process invented by Henry Ford in which a product is moved from worker to worker with each person performing a single task? Question number 2 on the final exam. Here we go. What is the first and last name of the inventor of the cotton gin? Finally, a conveyor belt was invented during the Industrial Revolution as a way to help speed up production. It also used to help Max and Phoebe make pizzas in what Nickelodeon TV show? Okay, we know the questions. How well they do? Well, we're going to have to come back and find out. They have 60 seconds on the clock. And they're going to put their heads together to see who's going to ace this final exam and rank first right here in the classroom. This game's a fun one, but I know you want to be a part of the next one. Here's a look at how you can be a part of the classroom.
Does your school want to be part of a game show pitting students against teachers? If you're a principal or an authorized school official, go to theclassroom.com for more information on how to get on the show.
Welcome back. Of course you're back. What a game we have on our hands today. It's students and teachers from Springton Lake Middle School. That means teachers going against the best and brightest 7th and 8th graders in the building, and they're here today. Hey, the scores, students in the lead, 110 points, teachers 90, and we moved into our final exam. We learned it's the Industrial Revolution. How well do you know it? Well, we're going to find out. 3 questions on the board, each one 100 points possible. Good luck, guys. Final exam, here we go. What is the name of the manufacturing process invented by Henry Ford in which a product is moved from worker to worker with each person performing a single task? Mrs. Loper, we're going to start with you because you're behind. You said?
Assembly line?
Assembly line, yeah, 190. Okay, hold on to your shorts. Here we go. Katie, what did you say?
Chain line.
Chain line, incorrect. Teachers take the 190, 110 lead. Here we go, question 2. What is the first and last name of the inventor of the cotton gin? Joe?
Eli Whitney.
Eli Whitney is right. There you go. Mr. Nixon, to keep pace in this game, you said?
Eli Whitney.
Eli Whitney, okay. Here we go, and it comes down to our final question. Students, if you don't get this right, you are out of this game. Malachi, you're the man, you're the myth, you're the legend. Do you think you have this today? We'll see. Don't tell us quite yet. A conveyor belt was invented during the Industrial Revolution as a way to help speed up production. It's also used to help Max and Phoebe make pizzas. In what Nickelodeon TV show? You said?
The Thundermans.
The Thundermans. Teachers, we're gonna go to you next. You said?
Gravity Falls.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of these is correct and is going to win them the game. The answer is the Thundermans. Students win the game. Get out of here. How about it? 500 is going back with the 7th and 8th graders of Springton Lake Middle School. Talk about a good game, right? You have a good time today? I hope you guys did at home too. Hey, join us next time on The ClassH-Room, where we have brand new principals like this guy and all new questions. We'll see you next time on The ClassH-Room. Hey, teachers, you guys played great today, man. Awesome job, Springton Lake. Malachi, Joe, Katie, how about it, guys? Big winners today.
Yeah.
All right, pizza party at the school. Can I be invited?